Hey guys, how's it going? I hope well. Um, yeah, I'm Danielle. Thanks for joining me. If you're a new subscriber, hello. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're watching. Thank you so much. Today, guys, I have a journal that I made. It's a one signature journal. I haven't named it. Sorry the bow's ugly. I just retied it in a hurry. But yeah, it doesn't have a name. It measures roughly 6 by 8. And this right here is a digital from Artie Mays. I think it was called Enchanted Creatures, maybe. I added some like rhinestones there. This is a piece of old necklace I had, so I thought it looked really lovely there. And it also brought out the blue. She's also got some rhinestones in her flower crown. This is a piece of acrylic. As you can see, it's, oopsies, it's a heart. It's kind of thick. It's glittery and holographic. This is some gold vine. I think I got that at Hobby Lobby. And then I just did some material with some old lace over it. And then on the back, I just recently got this trim in a thrift haul. I got a huge bag, like one of those bed bag thingies, full of trim. Like they're not all nice like this. Like there was a lot of lace. So yeah. And then on here, I had this little chipboard thing that said magic. I went in and I used distressed oxide first just to get it a normal color. And then I went in with some, like fuchsia, like a burgundy fuchsia type color, to color it. And then afterwards, as you can see, it's kind of duochromy. That is because I ended up, putting some embossing ink on it. And then I got some old eyeshadow. It's not old, but it's the kind that if you look one way, it's one color, and if you turn the other way, it's another color. I got that, and I just put that color, just kind of like a reddish purple, and then when you turn it, it's also kind of blue. I did that, and then to seal it, I took some 3D glossy accents, and I just kind of went over the eyeshadow. So, and it just kind of creates like a little 3D thing. Behind here, you got lace, and then right behind here, it's kind of like a holographic plastic. I had an old pencil bag that had that, and I never use it. I have so many like little pouches that, yes, I ripped this one up. It was kind of holographic. I put that behind there, and then some acetate, and then some tulle, and yeah, and then you have this 3D star right here. So yeah, guys, that's the cover. Here's the little tassels, just beads and buttons. And then here we go. So inside, this journal is primarily made out of digitals by Artie Mays. I believe it's called Enchanted Creatures. but this is like one of my favorite kits. And I've been wanting to use it for such a long time, but you know how it is. So I finally got around to making one. And then I printed off so much. Like, guys, tell me how you gather papers for a journal. Like me, I just dig through my papers and I pull out ones that speak to me. But man, guys, I always pull out way more than I need. And like this one journal turned into two one signature journals and then two signature journals. So those should be coming up. I don't know. I should be able to get one done by the end of next week, I think. But yeah, one little project turned into, you know, this whole ordeal. And yeah. It's like I also started cleaning out the garage. So yeah, I've taken on quite a bit. And this is trimmed with lace, and then this is a digital doily from Johanna Alyssa on Etsy. She has the most amazing digitals, and she is by far like one of my most favorite creators. I think she was like one of the very first people I watched when I got into junk journaling. So, and then this here made like a little cluster, and it said looked at a golden picture book. I just thought that was cute. And then also I made some like little hidden paper clips. Are they the best looking? Maybe not, but they were really fun to make, and I just love them better than just regular paper clips. And then here, this is just where I had some homemade paper, handmade dyed paper, and then I just went in and stamped some of my stamps over it. And then you can fussy cut them out. So you'll find, I think there's like a couple more in here. And this is like a little notepad. Figure out how. Oh my gosh, there we go. You ever had one of those days where you try to hurry up, but then you just end up like messing up your entire process? Yeah, that me. And then this is the other side of the notebook. So yeah, it's just a really, you know, simple notebook, but you know, I really liked the picture. So, oh my god. See guys, now it's not. Oh my gosh, okay. How did I have this? I think I had this tucked down in there. Guys, tell me in the comments how much I've messed up. And this is a vintage letter that I had, and I ended up, it was really brittle, so I ended up just breaking it off. And this says, full up on thinking. It's my main occupation. Yeah, that lady, man, I feel her so much. But yeah, I thought that was cute, and it kind of fit like the theme of the journal, so I decided to add it. This is just a little card. And here I put in little, I can't remember, grommets, whatever. And then I've got like this cute little bead on it. These, there's a couple of pages like this, the wildflowers. Those are from Imperish Designs, Imperish Art, something like that. But I just love them. Here, just crinkled up the corner of the page, and then I stamped "You're Something Magical." This is some vintage stationery paper that I found. It's a little bit toothy, so that's fun. It's a piece of hand-dyed paper, and then I just put this little cluster. It said, "Fill your life with adventures, not things." Got this little pocket. This right here is a little cluster, and the fairy is by, it's either one of two shops. It's either Miles Beyond the Moon or it's IQ Emporium, something like that, guys. I'm so sorry. And over here it says, "Slowly opened her eyes." Another little hidden paper clip. It just has a little portrait in it, and then on the back is some more trim. If you wanted to, there is a little pocket here. I just haven't shoved anything into it, so. Back here, yeah, I have this little handmade bag, and it kind of goes out. I just included some like little bits of ephemera and stamps. This is just little, but you know, little fairy stamped images. Most of them are fussy cut out. So yeah, and then there's some more in here. I just can't be bothered to dig them all out at the moment. This is a little flip for journaling. And then I just have that kind of tucked in there. And then stamp this little piece of vintage paper. Found these thrifting, and they were like little luminary boxes, lanterns. So I've just been cutting them up and, you know, using them for whatever. So I really wanted to include one of these with the book. And then behind the pocket, there's another pocket. So you have two pockets there. I made this little cluster from a Maggie Holmes. This was Maggie Holmes ephemera, the little bunny, and then a little cluster. And again, I just kind of scrunched up the corner, added a little doily. What is that? What is that? Oh, okay. On this page, I put like a little mason jar stamp, and then I also put in some little rhinestones to look like fireflies. And then here's just like a little photo cluster of a forest, I think, and it just looks really cool. And then over here, made this little cluster with some, trim fabric. And then this little cluster with like a little squirrel and a stamp. And then here, this is by Miles Above the Moon. Oh my gosh, guys. Miles Beyond the Moon. So, this is like a little digital kit. And I ended up using the paper, and then I went in on my, what is it? Oh my gosh, guys. Yeah, I went into my editor, and then I just added her little fairies onto the paper. So, it's just flat. There's no layers. So, just trying to put as much paper in here as I can. And then here is also some vintage paper, and I just put a border on it, and then put some, like a piece of cut off along the edge. This is an Ideals order form. Did a little cluster. It says, the happiest procession the land had ever known. And that just kind of reminded me of this picture. And put a little piece of ephemera there. Put in this card, and to make sure that it didn't break, I did put some washi on it. And then here, I also put some more of these little stamps. So you have some like passport thingies, some of these little stamps, and you get some butterflies. That's that. And then on here, just got a little hand-dyed doily. Goes over this page. This goes, and then this, it was a die cut that I got. It didn't cut all the way through, but I just really like it because it looks like it's part decayed and like part, like it's just barely turning. So I really like that. This little paper clip with like a piece of tulle on it. And I will put something here underneath here. Oh, wait, I did have something. This is I think this is from Roxy Creations. And I made it into a photo frame. So you can put a photo there. And you got this piece. It's got this hand-dyed, hand-stamped peacock. And here you have a little acrylic pocket. And then I just, I have some of this I made. It's just a book page with some paper towel over it. And then I dyed it. And then I also put in, covered that with a piece of vellum. And then put stitched some tulle on there. So it's fun to work with. Like, I really love the feeling. So I think I'm going to make quite a bit more of these. So they're just so fun to slip into journals. And here, a little stamp of flowers and moon. And then that's the center of it. This is also an image I stamped and hand dyed. And then I also embossed it. So it's shiny, and I believe it was copper or bronze. Okay, so behind here, I got you a piece of embossed fabric, and then I really like these words because it talked about like different fairies and how they care for plants. So I thought that was fun. And this goes behind this pocket. And then this, I just thought this was cool. It was a piece from an ephemera book. And it's just like a tower. Or if you like the other side, it's got this. But I really love things like this, you know, just to add a little bit of whimsy, because I really love whimsy, guys. And then I fussy cut out this woman, and I just thought she'd be cool in here. Like, especially on like one of these pages. I don't know. You do with her what you want. But that's just tucked in there. On this side, you have another pocket, and this is a a tag, a journaling card. It's just a picture from a children's book. Another piece of cutoff from a fairy book. And I just really love the colors, and it looks like a forest. And I just thought maybe I like using in my journals, you know, especially if it's one that I don't remember where this came off at. I'll figure it out. Why do I have one up here? Okay, guys. This is the other side of that card. And I backed it. Oh, no. Yeah. This is a little flip out. Did some stenciling and then a little butterfly. This is from a stamp order form. And I just put a little bunny, some bordered paper, and then some ivy. And this one, just to like not dox myself, I put a doily over my name and address. And this is a little paper cluster. It says Thumbelina. And then again, this is the other piece of paper where I went in and layered the fairy digitally on on her other digital paper, just to not create so much bulk. And this is a window curtain sample. And then you have this page. Can't remember what's in here. This was, oh, this is just some vintage paper. No, stationery paper I gave you. It doesn't really match the theme. The colors do, though. But it's just like a little elephant. So, I thought it was cute. It doesn't necessarily fit in here, but you can do with whatever you want. And I have this little journaling card. And then this doily. And then I'll take this. Oh my gosh, guys. And then I'll decorate this one. Another pocket. This has a little ticket. Made this. It's like a little photo tag. It's got two pieces. It's got a piece doubled over of like projector plastic. And so, like, in order to put an item in here, you're going to have to go in between the plastic. But, yeah, that's just a little stamped image I had. Feel free what you want to do with it. A little piece of paper punch. Journaling card. And then here, I just got this little girl by Jane Davenport. And then I cut out some dies and made that, and then just put like a little vinyl rose on it to give it some character. It's a little tag. You can put stuff under it or whatever. And then this is just like a little tag booklet. And then I have this little sticker here. I did the corners. And then you have another one of these. And this one's got a rose gold butterfly charm. I believe it's Amy Tangerine, or I know it's from a scrapbook designer. And these, the wings, you can make 3D. This is a little envelope with a belly band This has just got this little tag that I made. And a little, yeah, paper with trim on it. So, yeah, you know, just little surprises everywhere, guys. And then you flip this open, and then there's another tag. And then a piece of older wallpaper. I'm going to guess probably either the 80s or 90s. And then, of course, you have a belly band. And then this is woodworking pattern for, like, yard decorations. And got another linen by Johanna. And then here, I just paper punched some holes. And then I just included this little fabric bow. And then here, this opens up. And then you just have this old woman. Made this little journaling card. And then you have this. And it just slides underneath there. And then, yeah, this is just like a little, I was punching out some little butterflies, so I took the negatives and I just backed them onto like a little bit of lace to create like a little cluster. This is some hand-dyed paper I had, and it was just a little scrap. I've been holding on to the scrap forever, just because it's so pretty. Like, it's just got different muddled colors, and yeah, so I'm glad I could put that in this book. And then some more vintage paper, and I just corner punched some stars in that. And then here you have a Rolodex card, and then I put some washi, covered it with a doily, and then just sewed over it. So that goes in there. And I also like that it kind of like blends in with the pocket, so it's kind of like a little hidden journaling spot. And then here is another linen by Johanna Alyssa, and this is the paper. It's got some birds, mushrooms, flies, and then of course my my letter plate, and then the back. So yeah, guys, that is all. Like, it's just, I really like it. And of course, you can take out the ephemera if you want, and it will make it a little bit lighter. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna figure out. Hi, I'm losing Pete. I'm gonna figure out where these go, what I'm doing with all these paper clips, and yeah, guys, it'll be in my Etsy. So thank you so much. Bye.